The time for talk is over. We'll find out who the best is in the ring right now.
I am so excited this moment is finally here.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, Alexa Bliss may have it.
She's starting to fight out, guys.
Oh, nasty impact. Paige is starting. She's looking at it.
She's almost out of it.
She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done. One of the things a superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or have been injured in the past and people know about it. You can bet in a submission match that your opponent is going to target that body part immediately. It's like having a giant bullseye on an arm, leg, ankle, or shoulder.
She might have it. Byron, you brought up that a submission match can be especially dangerous for a competitor who's injured or had a known injury. I think that's why it's just as important in a submission match to be able to reverse the submission move from an opponent as it is to apply a submission maneuver to an opponent. If a superstar can't reverse an opponent's submission, then they're certainly going to be in trouble.
Some superstars have more than one submission at their disposal and it becomes a pick-your-poison scenario for their opponent. It also depends on the match. Some submission matches are based on...
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
She may be one of the WWE's smallest superstars, but Alexa Bliss has proven herself dangerous in the ring. Byron, what strategy should a competitor use against Little Miss Bliss?
Look out, Alexa Bliss is measuring.
She better do something fast. No, she breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Earlier in this matchup, Byron gave me his insight into a strategy against Alexa Bliss. Now, I have to ask Corey, what do you think the key to beating Bliss would be?
You know, normally I'd be insulted by you asking Saxton about wrestling strategy before me, but I gotta say, there aren't too many ways to beat the goddess. Double knees to the midsection, now we're...
Oh, wow. I don't see Paige coming back from that one.
Here comes Alexa Bliss. Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole. In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. And on the women...
Oh, Alexa Bliss may have it.
Oh, man, she knows how to make a comeback.
Look out, Alexa Bliss is measuring.
Corey, early, and she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
Oh, what impact. Alexa Bliss has plenty of championship reigns to her name, but she's done it at the expense of the many. She's looking at it.
I don't think this is going to do it.
She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael. You guys discussed Bliss's broken friendships before, and I have to list them out. She dumped Blake Murphy on NXT. She disrespected Mickie James after bringing her to SmackDown. And she...
Here comes Alexa Bliss. She better do something fast. Oh, and she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
When it comes to psyching out the competition, there may be no superstar better at it than Alexa Bliss. Well, perhaps with the exception of Bayley, this is your life.
Look, did Alexa Bliss's takedown of Bayley match Mick Foley's ode?
Going for the big one. We're looking at complete domination here.
Beautiful technique. Uh-oh, there's one. And two from the goddess with insult to injury.
She's back in full control now.
Going back to Bayley, this is your life. I must reiterate, it wasn't
She might have it.
With twisted Bliss. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
That's exactly what Alexa Bliss needed.
one more shot and she's done.
Looking for the exclamation point. She better do something fast.
When we talk about submission matches, we have to speak about one that, in many people's eyes, set the standard. It was WrestleMania 13. Bret the Hitman Hart was in a heated rivalry with a brash star on the rise named Stone Cold Steve Austin. This match started like no other submission match, with the two superstars battling in the crowd.
This epic submission match is now history.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
An entertaining display tonight for Alexa Bliss.
I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply